The Toronto Raptors keep it rolling. They won their fourth consecutive game, beating the Knicks without Kyle Lowry. Here's DeMar DeRozan on the importance of the W.
Yeah, it's big, new guys, second half of the season. We got 22 games left, and it's time to play with a sense of urgency, for postseason and, get these guys going with Serge and PJ. It's going to be a grind every single day.
Legit or nah? DeMar DeRozan was clutch down the stretch, scored the final 12 points of the game for the Raptors, including the bucket to seal it right here. Derrick Rose. Take that. Outscored the Knicks by himself 12-11 in the final 3 minutes. Post All-Star break without Kyle Lowry, those are his numbers. 37, 33, 43. Dylan, legit or nah, DeRozan can carry this team and keep them where they are as the 4th seed in the East without Lowry.
I think that's legit. I don't know that I'm not just calling that's what's going to happen, but I think it's legit that it can happen. I'm not ready to just say, look for the slide. They're going to landslide down, lose home court advantage, get leapfrogged by some other teams that, let's just face it, in the middle of that Eastern Conference pack, teams don't really scare the hell out of me. So even without Kyle Lowry, if you're going to get 37.5 points a game from DeMar DeRozan, which is what he's been able to do without Kyle Lowry post-All-Star break, I think it gives him a chance, especially with the additions they've made like a Serge Ibaka and a PJ Tucker, both tough guys, good defensive guys, and guys that can add something on the offensive end and get in where they fit in. But the usage is up, the volume of shots and attempts are up for DeMar DeRozan, as they certainly should be without Lowry over the last couple games, and it should stay that way over the next 4 to 6 weeks. I'm a little concerned. Anytime you lose one of the heart and soul players of your team, that's what Kyle Lowry is on the Raptors. He's a floor general. But anytime you lose that type of guy, CT, it's worrisome. But I would not say the spiral's coming, man. This team is going to fall apart. DeMar DeRozan is their best offensive player, and that's when Kyle Lowry's in there. I think if he does exactly what he just said in that soundbite, play with a sense of urgency, become the leader of this team. Plus, I love the way Kyle Lowry, every timeout, every stoppage of play,
he's engaged.
Kyle Lowry was on the floor, grabbing people,
engaged.
pointing. I need you to pick there. When you pick, you got to roll big, Serge. This is how we run it here. I don't care what you did in Orlando. I don't care what you did, wherever the hell else you were. This is how we go here. That it helps. When you are injured yet still engaged, that's a big thing. Because I think from a leadership standpoint, vocally, Kyle Lowry is more the leader of this team. Right. From just play, walking the walk, DeMar DeRozan is more that kind of leader. So the fact that you're still getting that leadership from a vocal teaching standpoint, floor general mentality, even though Kyle Lowry's hurt and still doing that, is huge for this team. I think it's legit that DeMar DeRozan can and will carry this team. We've seen it for 3 games now. And I think if maybe they lose a spot or maybe, but there's not going to be some completely...
Like you don't see them falling off a cliff. That's not happening. They're not going down to the 7th seed or the 8th seed.
No, it's not happening. Not happening. This seems too good. They're seasoned. They've been there before, making deep runs into the playoffs. And who knows? This could be a bittersweet thing where Kyle Lowry's fine. He heals. The wrist is fine coming off surgery. And it kind of revamps this team as they get tighter without Kyle. And Kyle comes back. He's not a guy that it's tough to reacclimate in. He's a pass-first guy.
He knows where he fits.
He's a team-oriented guy. I think this could be better in the long run for the team, even though it's tough right now. DeRozan's been just great.
Coach Dwayne Casey said they might have to put Lowry on the coaching staff the way he's been engaged and giving out some tips in the huddle. To your point, he certainly has made a big difference vocally, even though he has been